This video is brought to you in association with the family book of Word of the Day, for a year, every year, forever. A book by Johnny Pearce, myself, and a book designed to expand your vocabulary so that you sound awesome with lots of very big words. An interesting book with some irreverent commentary or etymological, the word history of the words, or interesting facts about the words. Anyway, it's a cracking book. Please go to a reputable bookseller and order yourself a copy.
Hi there and welcome to Pearced Off. My name is Jonathan M.S. Pearce and this is a counter-apologetic segment for the Skepticule Podcast. Now, in honour of the 50th episode, which took place, which was the last episode, I'm going to talk today about the Westboro Baptist Church because I know the Skepticule panel were involved in interviewing the Westboro Baptist Church and they're an interesting bunch. They are, in fact, supposedly America's most hated people. They have some very extreme views, delivered often with sort of invective, such as God hates fags, which is rather a pejorative outburst, but it reflects their strict moral code, which is based on the Bible. Now, today I'm actually going to defend the Westboro Baptist Church, and obviously I don't mean I'm going to defend their morality in the way that I think what they say is true, because I don't, but I am going to say that I think the Westboro Baptist Church are logically consistent and are in fact potentially truer Christians in some sense of the term than, say, liberal Christians. And this is because it appears that at the root of their belief system, it appears that they believe that God is omniscient, all-knowing, omnipotent, all-powerful, and omnibenevolent, all-loving. Now, the Westboro Baptist Church are famous for hanging around at funerals. So when dead American troops come back in their coffins, they're sort of standing around praising this and annoying lots of people in the process. But what's interesting is that if you believe that God has sovereignty over the world and has supreme power, and God could have done otherwise, but chooses either to allow something to happen or actually designs it to happen, then of course that an American soldier died in battle, and that particular American soldier died in battle, is in fact what God has chosen to happen, or what God has allowed to happen. And if you believe that God is supreme in every sense of the word, then that is a supreme judgment. So that God allows any particular thing to happen is warrant for praise for God, because at the end of the day, God is perfect, supposedly. And that is perfect judgment. Whatever happens. If there's a hurricane that kills, 50 people, if there's a tsunami that kills 240,000 people, if 20 soldiers die in battle in Afghanistan, that is what God has judged to be the most perfect outcome in some kind of way, some kind of paradigm that is the best possible outcome. Whether it be that God has set the parameters and let it roll, or actually God has designed each sort of separate event to take place, is neither here nor there. The outcome is an outcome of some design of the most perfect being. And that is worthy of praise if you are a Christian. Now, a liberal Christian goes through life, really, if I'm going to be completely honest here, a liberal Christian goes through life and adapts their Christianity to their morality. You know, they pick and choose what they want to believe in the Bible, and they roll with it. But basically, they're adapting the Bible and their faith to them and to their lives. And what they deem as immoral in the Bible, they'll drop. And what they deem morally decent in the Bible, they'll take it on. But what they're doing is they're adapting, as I say, their faith to their core moral values, which are potentially derived from society and from outside of that faith. Or at least, you know, bits and pieces maybe from society, bits and pieces maybe from the Bible, and it's all a bit sort of logically inconsistent. Now, the Westboro Baptist Church, and any kind of biblical inerrantist and literalist, is going to take, you know, they are logically consistent. They just take the Bible as inerrant and as true. Okay, so they're logically inconsistently wrong, but at least they have a level of consistency which is in some way coherent. It works on a level field, whereas the liberal Christian is sort of up and down here and there, you know, taking bits from here, rejecting bits from there. The literalist will just take it all wholesale as true, and as a result, they follow necessarily the outcomes of that decision. So the Westboro Baptist Church members standing around with, you know, God hates fags signs, obviously they're taking parts from the Bible and they're saying, right, this is true, therefore, and they'll be celebrating, if you like, at funerals or memorial services for dead soldiers, because that is a judgment of the omni God. You know, that is worthy of praise. So my point today is that Westboro Baptist Church members are more logically consistent than liberal Christians, and are in fact potentially a truer representation of Christianity than liberal Christians. Discuss. So a short one today, hopefully something to get your teeth into, panel, and I look forward to hearing what you have to say. As ever, question everything, and check out my website at www.skepticinc.com/tippling. And my website blog is A Tippling Philosopher. See you soon.